inhale, sweeps the arms up. Exhale, open the arms, dive forward. Take your inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. All right, over to the other side. We inhale, right leg goes back. With our next exhale, right knee drops to the floor, top of the right foot. We inhale, lift up into a low ungulate. Keep the arms down, roll the thumbs back. We take our inhale, arms come up. Breathing out, dropping down through the heart. Releasing the hands to the mat. As we breathe out, we send the hips back. Straighten the left leg as much as you can. And as we come forward over the leg, still think about drawing your shoulders back, so we don't want to collapse around the heart. We take our next inhale, press the hips forward, bend the left knee, lift up onto your fingertips, and just get a little opening around the chest. Roll the shoulders back. And with our next exhale, we can send the hips back again, straighten the left leg, and get your little fold over the left leg. We'll add our twist on this side. Drop the right palm underneath your shoulder. Inhale the left arm open. As you come into that twist, you open the shoulders. Draw the left hip back. Press the left sitting bone toward the back of the room. You're trying to get length from your pinky toe down the outside of your leg and out through the hip. Take one more inhale, open the heart. Exhale, left hand comes back down to the mat. Press the hips forward. Plant the hands down, curl the right toes underneath, lift the right knee up. This time, as we breathe out, you can either step back into down dog, or if you took dog split on the other side, we'll sweep the left leg up. That you can drop the left foot down if it was up. Squaring off your down dog. Let's inhale, roll forward, high plank. And then take a slow exhale, chaturanga roll all the way down to the mat. And breathe in, we'll lift the heart up, come into a little cobra. Keep the elbows pointed straight back so that the shoulders are coming down. If you want a little deeper back bend, you can take the legs up. Feel that little bit of resistance. Since we're in our back bend, we have pressure on the diaphragm as we lean on the belly. So really work to get that full inhale. And then you'll feel a little assistance on your exhale. And make sure you're still getting that full inhale so that we're not making the breath short or choppy. We use our last inhale for a little lift. Our exhale releases us down. Press into the palms, come up through table. Reach back through the tailbone to drop into child's pose. One more deep breath here. Your inhale pulls you forward into table. Toes curl underneath, roll back into down dog. You can either stay in down dog, or if you want to take your dog split, lift the right leg up. Feel that nice extra stretch that you get in the left heel if you come up into your dog split. A little extra pressure to stretch out the left calf. And all together we use our exhale. Draw the right knee underneath the body. Gently place the right foot in between the hands. Take your exhale, drop the left knee down, release the toes. So we're going to take that same sequence, adding on a little bit. Roll yourself up into Anjane, open the heart. And Anjane can really be done two ways. You can stay up nice and straight, especially if your lower back is sensitive, you want to stay a little bit higher. If you're more flexible in your back, you can always take a back bend, so you can really sink your hips forward, lift your heart up, and kind of roll the shoulders back. Just make sure, like the same way that we try and do Cobra, we want to get that back bend higher in the back, so don't rely on your lower back to get that arch. Take your inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale down through the heart. Drop the hands to the mat. As you breathe out, send the hips back, straighten the right leg. And then I'll give the option, you can either stay here in your half split if you want to go a little deeper into the hamstrings, and your left knee is okay with this. You can roll yourself all the way back until you end up sitting on your left foot. And then once you're back there, you just fold yourself over the legs and take a hold of the foot or place the hands down wherever you can reach. Just be careful because it is a really strong bend in your left knee. Now wherever we're at, we take our inhale, come forward, bend the right knee, lift up into that little lunge. Curl the left toes underneath, lift the left knee up. From our high lunge, we're going to ground the left sole of the foot down to set our feet up for standing poses. Take your inhale, lift up into Warrior One. Once you come up into your warrior, make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. And then just gradually try and square the hips. We're trying to draw the right hip back, roll the left hip forward. With our next inhale, we're going to straighten through the right leg. Draw back through this right hip. And then as we exhale, we drop ourselves down over the right leg. Really focused stretch for the back of the leg, opening up the hamstrings. If you feel like it's getting a little too intense, bend the knee. From our pyramid pose, we're going to take the left hand and plant it underneath the left shoulder. We'll use an inhale to open the right arm up to the ceiling. So you're turning toward the leg. And then just like we did earlier when we had the knee down and we were open back, we're trying to get that reach back through the hip. So think about pressing right sitting bone toward the back of the room. Pinky toe all the way down through the right side of the hip is trying to lengthen. One more inhale, reaching up through the right arm. As you exhale, drop the right hand down, fold yourself over the right leg. Then to come out, we'll inhale, step the left foot up next to the right foot, fold over into forward bend. We breathe in, come halfway up. Breathing out, folding. Soft knees, inhale all the way up to mountain. Exhaling, hands to heart center, 3 deep breaths. As you start that 4th breath, kick the arms out. Exhale, dive over the legs. Inhaling halfway up, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Softening the knees, bringing the hands all the way down onto the mat. We'll take an inhale to step the left foot back. And exhale, right leg back, downward facing dog. Then we can inhale, roll forward into plank. Take your slow exhale to lower down to the mat. For this back bend, let's take arms along the sides of the body. We'll inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms up. Keep that gaze low for this one so we can keep the back of the neck long. Slide the shoulders down toward the hips. Try to keep your focus on that smooth inhale. Taking one last inhale. Exhaling, release. Palms under the shoulders. Press yourself up through table. Roll back into child's pose. Couple deep breaths here, just a little rest before we go over to the other side. So next time you breathe in, roll yourself forward into table. And we'll curl the toes underneath. Take your exhale, roll back into down dog. Either holding down dog or inhale, left leg up, 3-legged dog. As we exhale, draw the left leg underneath, pull that knee into your chest, place the left foot in between the hands. We'll breathe out, drop the right knee, top of the right foot to the mat. Inhale up to Anjane, roll the arms back. Take an inhale, arms come up. Exhale down through the heart. Releasing the hands onto the mat. As we breathe out, we'll send the hips back, straighten the left leg. Taking that half split on this side. And then we'll have the same option. You can stay up here in your half split. If you want to go all the way back, you can drop yourself back to sit on your right foot. Left leg stays straight out in front. Fold yourself over the left leg and drop the hands wherever you can reach.